Hi everybody, Catfish Jones here. Right here. Let me see if I can adjust this so I can... There we go. A little more mug space. That is space for my mug. Catfish Jones here for a little bit of car talk with said catfish. Saying things that, as of this moment, I'm not sure what they are. But you know what? We'll ramble to them, ramble past them, and roll right on home. I happen to know that along the way, there's going to be a touch of frustration, also called road construction. Indeed. We have take the highway home from work. I say the highway, I think it's legally called US 81. And in fact, the stretch I take is also called Interstate 135 for a stretch of it. But on that piece of highway, there is a good section of construction which makes merging onto the highway a little bit precarious. Gotta pick your spot, kind of like Double Dutch or Friday night live streams on the YouTube. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I'm always so polite that I'm like, oh, well, I know that person. I better just watch their live stream instead of doing my own. Oh, I know that person. I better let them do their live stream instead of... But alas, here we are. Oh, look, I know this person. I'm going to wave. Hi, person I know. But I imagine... once we get to the end of this stretch of road and turn onto the highway, all of the chaos and stressful driving will be behind us in short order. And before I know it, we will be landed and wrapping up this car talk. Which is not to say that I'm wishing it away. Very excited to get to share with you this glorious and gorgeous Vlogtober afternoon. We had a patch of cold weather this weekend and have been sitting in kind of a cool zone since then. But it has been warming up into the 60s in the afternoon, which is very pleasant for autumn. Very nice. Does mean you gotta wear a jacket, maybe even a flannel coming to work in the morning. But after work, you can just chuck those in the seat. Don't have to wear the coat home. Very important to remember to bring the coat home, because tomorrow I might need it as well. And in fact, we're supposed to have another cool front come through, whether it's tomorrow or the next day or however it sits. Somewhere there will be cooler weather, and lots of people are predicting this is going to be quite a winter weather kind of year. And with early snow already happened, that does not surprise me. Not in the littlest, least tiny bit. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope this video finds you well. I know for me, we have some band practice tonight, as is the usual case on a Thursday evening. We actually had to miss out on band practice this weekend. Usually we do Sunday mornings as real band practice, and then Thursday evenings end up being like a writing practice where we don't necessarily go through every song, but we do highlight a few that need attention, maybe some that aren't all the way done or that are recently done and need a little brush up work. But because we were not able to fully work on Sunday, this practice will be a lot more of a writing, or of a real practice. And we do have about a 2.5 hour to 3 hour set list. I think it's 2.5 to rehearse. We haven't done a full set since end of August, I believe. I believe it was August. So very excited to see that come up. I got a little bit of catfish work going after that. and then another show in November with Normal Reaction. So, plenty to do and see involving real life Catfish Jones and the mates. Of course, Mississippi Fuzz, Delta Stank, rounding out Normal Reaction. Bit of a three-piece, one bass, two guitars, three, mostly two, but sometimes three vocals. The bass player, old Delta, he doesn't have the desire to sing along, but sometimes he really does say, wow, this needs a part, I'm going to add it. And when he does, fan-dang-tastic. Very-tastic. So, here we go. I am, in fact, in case you guys can't tell, I'm in the road construction. Cruising along at a gorgeous 55 to 60 miles an hour, though it is posted 65. And it'll be okay. I don't like going slow, but it's not the end of the world. And it's usually not advisable to get right up on the fender of the person in front of you who might be traveling a little slow. I would like to turn the window down, but I know that putting the window down while on the highway, even at a brisk 55 to 60 miles an hour, probably going to be a little noisy and would certainly impede this car talk. And as you guys know, I'm not a car expert, so rarely do I actually talk about the car or, well, now, sounds like I got a text or an email or some type of alert. I don't usually talk about the car. For car-specific talk, you should probably go visit my good friend, Straight Six Fan. Try to make a point to leave a link in the description. Another Kansas vlogger, of which there are not a ton. Oh, that foot just got heavy. Can you hear it? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy boy now, huh? There we go. Now we're talking. Yes, my friend Straight Six Fan, who I actually found out about from watching AKA Our Life, another Kansas vlogging couple. And there's a few others that I watch from Kansas, where I am at, and do my best to interact with them and try to make a bit of a local community with those of us who are doing this craziness on the tube. And hopefully the tube stays going. The other night, it kind of went down, didn't it? Kind of had a bit of a rattle. And I'm sure you guys know me and my penchant for conspiracies, which means the YouTube outage, especially since I haven't seen an official explanation for the outage, means that everybody's making up their own, and they're all theories, some of which are a little conspiratorial. I don't know really what happened, why YouTube was out worldwide for an hour, which is very significant for such a large company with such a large market share. But it did give old Catfish a little bit of a mental perk, saying, hey, should I be diversifying a little bit onto other platforms? And those of you who know me know that just not everybody has time to be uploading the same thing on multiple places multiple times a week. So as much as I do appreciate services like Dailymotion, services like BitChute, services like Minds.com, I'm sorry, services like Gab AI, I'm gonna stick on the YouTube at least. I might see what's up. Steam it looks a little interesting. I might try double posting on some of those. I know when I started doing vlogs, there was a service called VidMe, which I did attempt to post to a little bit. But it was interesting. What happens if all of us who come and gather on YouTube wake up one day and YouTube is just gone? They've decided to take it down, not share it with everybody, and move on. One never knows, so diversification might be in the cards for old Catfish. If you have an alternate to YouTube that you prefer, why, leave me a comment below. Maybe we can have a chat. Have an open dialogue amongst the YouTube folk about what our alternatives are. Until then, and in the meantime, be well, be safe, be wonderful. What was the one I heard the other day? I don't recall. I recall half of it, and it's not as clever without the other half. So, instead of me sitting here churning my gears, get the old hamster rolling up on the wheel, I'm just going to call it right here, and you never know, maybe next time I'll think of an ending. Cheers, everybody.